Elliot Rosewater for KPXE Radio, the only nuclear-powered radio station on God's green earth. It's the 5th of May, Cinco de Mayo. Time for people to get wild. So we're at KPXE Radio Studios on a secret location in Coronado. And we're just like having a Friday night, you know what I'm saying? That when you used to work so hard all day. When I was a young man, I worked as a carpenter, and you come home and you have a couple of beers, and maybe a joint, and a lovely dinner, and you'd relax, and it would be like Saturday and Sunday, you get to rest. But it was a pleasurable time, simple times. And it's not like that anymore, but I try to make it like it is. They call it contretemps, or living in the past, or out of time. And it's a place where you go where the things you remember that really tasted good and were good are still alive. And so you create your own little world. The Buddhists have a little cabinet, they call it chosen, and you put flowers and stuff in it and dust it and keep it looking nice, and it reflects how you feel. And if it's scruffy, then that reflects how you feel too. So clean it up. Okay, here's my my little chosen. KPXE Radio, a studio in a secret location in the Principality of Lotus Land, USA. Now let's go for a little wild ride, because yesterday I went downtown and I saw a cloud that looked like a dog and a bunch of other stuff. So here we go, look. Let's roll it. I had a commentary, but I'm going to make a new one. Now I rolled left, and then I rolled back, and look at the left eye. And look at the craggy mouth. That was in a split second, it altered. And that looks like a little poodle running away, his head to the right. And now it's changing again. The sun is behind it, and it's making, looks like some kind of horned beast. But if you see closely, like there's an eye, there's a mouth, there's a head. It's another face. Right here keeps appearing a couple of eyes, like taunting, daring us to look. See now, right about there, that one eye back down, now looks like a cockatoo. Or one of those birds. Now look at this. We roll away to that, and we come back, and in an instant, it changes to an eye there, a mouth there, 2 claws there, it looked like an owl. Now it's a galloping horse. Now it's a tiny little dog running the opposite way. Is that cool, or is that cool? Now look, the eye on the left again. Now another eye down here, and a nose, and a mouth, and some like markings on the forehead. And now it looks like a little dog. Look at that, it looks like one of my little terriers. And then in the middle is some strange construction, and then a face, a modern face appears up here in some kind of a lady, and there's another face right there. And now it's got a little tail behind the bushes. We come back up for another, see? Another little face with a mouth and 2 eyes. It's all your perception, of course, but this is the way humans were designed. Now look, a little cute little doggy there. Humans believe they were born actually with a gene that lets them project their image into, like we say, look at this face in that rock, or look at the animal I see in that rock. We can project images in our DNA. We get this gift. Now, this looks like a group photograph right here, doesn't it? Look at the faces. There's one there, and there's another one, a doggy with a collar, another doggy up there. Of course, you might not be seeing what I'm seeing, but I swear to God, I'm seeing incredible art in a strange configuration. Like, look at the mouth here of that face. Now this is blowing up into, looks like a team of horses there, all rearing to the left. And the palm trees in there too. Now, that's the sun here. And look here, there's some little blue dot that keeps appearing. I don't know how or where it comes from, but it looks like a celestial orb. No, I think I just solved the problem of that blue dot because it had a friend of mine who said, look at that face. Look at that. Is that wild? A little animal's face. Now look at this one here. An eye with a little nose, a little different, smaller dog. And then here, a couple of clusters of skulls. Look, a little gallery of people. Seemed like I'd shake it up like an Etch-a-Sketch, and it alters. It starts to make movement. Look here, another little face. There are a series of faces. I've never seen a cloud configuration like that in my life. That was an anomaly because cumulus nimbus are way high and they're thick and fluffy, and you can't see through them. Well, the sun's behind this one, so we're seeing through it, but we're also seeing a small bank of clouds with 2 or 3 underneath it, way away from anything else. And at the lowest point I've ever seen, it seemed to me just a couple of 100 feet up in the sky. I stood there for about 10 or 12 minutes filming it, and I stopped, but I could have gone on for a lot longer. And to me, it deserves a piece of music like, I think I'll put Stravinsky on it, because it's like more than 5 minutes. So it could be interesting now. Well, we'll see, right?